I am rooted, I am grounded, I am centered, I am free to flourish. If your roots are strong, you're secure, you're not going to fall, you're not going to sustain so much damage that you can't come back from it. I'm so excited to be with you for yet another evening of coloring and feeling beautiful about yourself. And thank you for letting me help you explore some of these new ideas, new pieces of language about you, and all with the intention of really doing work that's leveraged as we do these items one after another, night after night. They begin to develop a routine. They change that piece of consistency within you, starts to change how you see yourself. And you're like, oh, I am rhythmic. I am consistent. Look, I can feel good about me because I'm showing up for the small little thing. It's easy to do. It's fun. Coloring is fun. It makes you want to do more of it. I found myself, since I began coloring, doodling on my to-do list and really engaging other creative parts of myself, which help me solve problems, which make my to-do list a lot prettier and feel like a lot more fun. And so I hope even just after a couple of days together, you're starting to feel the difference that this small activity is bringing into your life. Just small little hints that it's becoming more colorful, it's becoming more playful, it's becoming more easily empowered for you. And so welcome. And tonight, I have chosen, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am centered, I am free to flourish. And so this is really fun. This is actually a drawing that my mother did because it's very, very hard to find anything that shows roots like this that's able to be colored. So shout out to Mom for helping with that. And I'm just going to begin with a colored pencil tonight. Just a little traditional coloring. We've done some fun techniques, and I don't know how this will end up, but I'm just going to start with a little earthy, dirty brown. It's just fun to have an exercise of, as you begin to color, so the ground would be here-ish, right, where the plant emerges from the soil. And below that level, just imagine as you color down on some of these roots, if you're coloring along with me, just imagine, maybe feel your feet and imagine your feet are growing roots down into the earth. That's a fun image that helps us feel stable. You know, when trees have deep roots, the winds and the storms and the hurricanes and everything that is in life can blow you around. But if your roots are strong, you're secure, you're not going to fall, you're not going to sustain so much damage that you can't come back from it, right? Being rooted is also our connection to the earth and all the magnetic and energetic power the earth sustains plants. It's what we're sucked onto with gravity, right? It keeps everyone and everything on the planet from flying off into space. So gravity is good. It works together with roots. And there's some kind of a safety in feeling those roots are securely planted to nature. This is our connection. So this idea of being rooted, it makes us feel safe and secure. And if we have safety, then we can rise up through chakras. If you're familiar with the energy side of that, you can rise up through Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you have your base needs met, then you're free to be social and then to contribute, right? And to think higher thoughts and affect others. And so this idea of being rooted and of you having roots, just imagine all the power and energy that comes out of the earth. That imagine an earthquake. When the earth moves just a little bit, it's huge changes on the surface, right? Imagine all that kind of power going straight up from the earth right into you. Oof, how incredible is that you you can just choose into participating in all of that potential energy as you imagine yourself rooted and safe and secure with a strong foundation. Aren't these words just kind of calming, right? Another way I like to think about being rooted is I consider myself a visionary. I have great ideas and I brainstorm and I think about all these things, and it's easy to get my head in the clouds, right? And sometimes I feel like I can be like a helium balloon that's starting to just wander off and lose touch with the earth. That strengthens me. And so this idea of being rooted means I can always come back to a safe reality. And so these are some ideas that I have found serve me in this idea of I am rooted, I am grounded. You know, electricity, that's part of safety mechanisms in electricity is grounding, right? They've actually done some really interesting work. I can't remember exactly where, but on YouTube, if you go there, I think it's a documentary about grounding. I wish I could tell you the name of it, but the idea is that they took just like an instrument that measures energy and had someone hold it in their hand with bare feet on the ground, and they could measure energy coming up one leg and through this barometer of whatever sort it was that measured the energy, and then going down on one leg. And if they let go of it, that flow would stop, and if they would touch it. So we're literal conductors of energy from the earth and from everywhere. It's a very fun discussion to have. But we're short on time today, so we'll just have a condensed discussion because I want to make sure that you are free to finish what you start. And I also want to just make sure that these minutes together in the evening, I'm keeping my commitment by going swiftly and helping you accomplish that thing that goes with your evening routine. I hope that's emerging for you. Let's go purple here. And I'm just going to go super light and super quick because our time goes so fast. I love it. And you can see just how simple it is to achieve, to bring color into your world, to flourish. A flourish, it's a verb meaning to do well and be healthy and grow, kind of similar to thriving. And flourish is also a beautiful aesthetic design. A flourish is also a noun. So you are free to be one who flourishes and to flourish. And I just want a little bit more pop of color right there. Boom. There we go. A little more eye-catching attention. You can almost feel it right inside of there. Just a little hint. We'll hint to it. So that's a little traditional approach. We've done something probably expected, but I feel like I haven't really done much expected coloring. It's all been alternative. So sometimes the norms are comforting, just like the ground is comforting. So I'm going to go ahead and sign my name. I encourage you to do the same. Claim my work. This is my creation for this evening. So thank you for joining me. As always, I'm here to remind you that you are infinite and you are beautiful and valuable. And I encourage you to stay with me on this journey so I can keep telling you these beautiful things about yourself, give you new ideas to consider about who you are, how incredibly precious and valuable you are. I want you to feel it. I want you to just inhale for a moment and feel this idea. I'm rooted, I'm grounded, I'm safe, I'm secure. How does that feel? See if you can let that turn around in your mind through the night. How does it feel to be safe, to be secure? You can feel like that right now. Just focus on that feeling. All right. Have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.